All right, so it's 3:25, Friday after school. I'm staying late today because I have to set up the stage for our fall concert early next week. Uh, the biggest challenge for this concert and for the rehearsals for it on the stage is going to be our sound system. We have a brand new portable sound system for the stage. I posted an unboxing video the other day of this brand new Yamaha PA system, and you can take a look at that if you want to see what I'm talking about. So today I'm staying late, possibly very late, to set up not only the instruments on the stage and the risers and all that stuff, but actually the sound system itself, and to make sure it's in a good position, to make sure it works well. I haven't used it before, it's brand new, and I'm not a sound engineer by any means, so I mean I know a couple of things, but I'm not a sound engineer, so it'll be challenging to set it up properly, to make sure it works properly for the kids. So I'll try to take little shots here and there of what I'm doing tonight, so I hope you come along. All right, so before I get going on the stage, I just wanted to show you what I have in my classroom here. I was doing the setup of the PA system just to make sure that I'm hooking everything up properly. I hooked up a microphone too to try some things out. And I was gonna ask my GC Pro rep for help if I needed it. So I want to document this in video as well, just in case I had difficulties. It looks like I found a pretty good solution for connecting the monitors besides just the house speakers here. I won't get into that now, but it took me at least an hour to figure out because the way the manual says to do it is they want you to connect the aux 1 and aux 2 there, but the manual also says that in order to do that you need powered speakers for monitors, and this PA system doesn't come with power speakers for monitors, so these are all passive. So it took me about an hour to figure out how to do it, so maybe at some point I'll share how I did that. But anyways, I'll have to start moving all this stuff into the stage first, and then once that stuff is set up on stage, I'll have to start bringing some of the instruments. Not a whole lot of instruments this time around, just some xylophones and some small handheld non-pitched percussion instruments and a few microphones. I'll go from there. All right, let's take a look at the stage before I bring stuff up. All right, so here's the stage. I barely brought anything here yet. The risers are set up. I gotta bring xylophones and percussion instruments, but first I gotta bring my sound system and find a spot for it, and then install that first and then go from there. All right, so it's 4:23, about an hour later, and I put up the sound system. Let me show you what I did. I have two stands, one on each side. So these are the house speakers. One is there, one is on the other side. And then I have two monitors, stage monitors. This is facing the singers. This is the other one. And this is the mixer. It's a powered mixer. The stage is still empty. I just went to do the hardest thing first. It wasn't as time consuming as I thought, but it did take me an hour. The hardest part was to lift these up, because I had to lift the stand first, and then I had to climb on those chairs and pick up that speaker, and look how high off of the ground it is. So yeah, that was interesting. And then it took me about 20 minutes to figure out how to get all this stuff to work in here and to sound decently. So I did an initial sound check with some I played some Adele music, and I spoke into the microphone a little bit, and all is good so far. So next for me will be to bring everything else, which might take me a couple of hours. I bring my piano here, my digital piano, my computer, and all the instruments on the stage, and rearrange the stuff in the back of the stage. It looks kind of ugly there. Just make it look a little bit nicer. All right, I'll check back later. All right, so it's 5:20, and I think I brought up everything that I need up here. I'll show you quickly. Okay, just some xylophones, boom whackers, wires, microphones. These are going to be my condenser microphones for the group singers. This will be my one microphone for the solo singers. I'm using a couple of microphones up in the air, much higher up, and I'll just have to arrange all this stuff in a way that leaves sufficient room on the stage for the kids to move around and to get on and off the stage. Also have to set up my digital piano there, and these are my foldable stairs. I showed how these come apart in my previous stage setup video a few months ago. For my spring concert when the sound system went crazy on us. So yeah, this is the stage right now. I'll need at least an hour to set everything up and make it look nice and spacious. I have some scarves here for one of the songs. This is my screen for the it's a big post-it board, and I use this off of the stage, like down there, with two music stands facing the stage and a projector to show the kids the lyrics so they don't have papers in their hands. And I'll have to set all that up about an hour or so. So it's 5:22 now. Maybe I can get done by 6:30ish before I do one major sound check with everything set up. All right, see you later. All right, it's 7:07. It took me close to 2 hours to finish the stage. I don't have a lot on the stage this time. These are younger kids. So I'll show you a little bit. Here's the whole stage. From this angle, I have some bells here for the kids to come back and pick up. Xylophones here. Xylophones on the other side. Chairs. I have some stuff back here. Boom whackers, shakers, sandblocks, ribbons, or scarves rather. Just call it scarves. This is for one of the first grade songs. The chairs here, I have some different parts played by 8 students, so I'll have 4 of them sitting in a chair and 4 of them standing behind them, for example on shakers or sandblocks, and that's what those are for. The hardest part for me, it took me close to 2 hours to finish the stage, was just setting up the sound and avoid feedback. I messed with this microphone here for the solo singers and the speakers, the people who present, quite a lot, almost an hour, because I kept getting feedback from the monitors here. So it took me a while to figure out the perfect setting on the mixer and a position of the microphone and the microphones really. I have 3 microphones at this time. I think this will suffice, we'll see. I have 2, that one and that one. Those are condenser microphones for the group singers. And I have this one here for my principal and for the solo singers and for myself when I say my thanks at the end of the concert. So anyways, it took me quite a long time because of feedback, and it took me a while to figure out how to use the new system without getting feedback in there. Here's my cup of coffee. All right, so I'll do a sound check in a minute. I'll show you. Okay, so I'm ready for a final sound check for tonight. Of course, the sound check without singers up there. Here's what my stage looks like. Of course, I'm missing a lot of ornaments, decorations that we're gonna add. I'll do some balloons and some Mary Poppins things if I can, if I have the time. I have some help from some teachers as well. So anyways, that's what it looks like. And I usually use the demo on my Clavinova, and I walk around. See, the gym is twice as big as it is right now. It's just closed in the middle. So what I do is I play the demo on my Clavinova here, and I'll walk around the gym in different areas of it, you know, corners and stuff, and see what it sounds like, and then I'll walk on the stage. Since now we have monitors, we didn't have monitors before. So let's see. So let me show you. It's possible the music will get really loud and buzzy on my phone as I walk around, but I'll keep it at a volume that's good for this room right here. So I apologize if the music gets too loud for my phone and if it buzzes. I'll try to talk over it if I need to say anything. So here's my demo. Now it's not very loud here because I'm away from the speakers, but when I back up, actually, I forgot to turn my main volume on right here. So hold on. We'll go in the middle. I'll show you. Here we go. So now I have house speakers. So I'm gonna go all the way in the back, which is actually halfway. So smack in the middle. My piano is not in the middle, but I'm in the middle myself. It sounds pretty even no matter where I go. So that's good. Same thing on this side. And now I go on the stage. I hope the music's not too loud on my phone. Here's the stage monitors. So I'll go in the middle of the risers all the way up. And I'll try to stay like in the middle. That's good sound. I never had stage monitors on this stage before. I used something different, I'll tell you in a minute. This is from the end of the riser right here. Alright, so that's what it sounds like. I don't know yet how it's going to sound on my phone. Maybe it's too loud for my phone, but it's just fine in this room. I was saying that we didn't have stage monitors in here before. I just used a Roland keyboard amp, one of those huge Roland keyboard amps, to just put the Clavinova behind me on the stage, right where my mixer is now, and just so that the students can hear the piano, but there was no monitors for the voices. So I'm really excited that now we have actual stage monitors like I just showed you. So hopefully with no feedback, we can get good sound on the stage as well, or at least decent sound. And it's really exciting that I don't have to crank everything up like I used to. I can keep things quite moderately on my mixer. I don't know if I can show you now. It's hard because I'm holding it backwards, but things are not maxed out at all. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not. Things are not maxed out at all, and it sounds pretty decent in the room. Of course, early next week when I practice in here with the kids, our main rehearsals, I'll have to do small adjustments when we open up that wall, and when we have a crowd in here as well. The sound does change a little bit. When you fill up a room with people, there's usually, I don't know, hundreds of people that show up here at our concerts. So we'll have to make adjustments as we go. All right, I'm gonna go back to my room now. All right, it's 7:30. I think I'm done for the day. I wanted to go another hour to do a couple more things, like the screen for the lyrics for the singers, and the projector, and a couple other things. I'm just not gonna do it tonight. I'll deal with that first thing Monday morning. And my room, oh my goodness, my room is a complete mess. I'll just show you. Now don't tell anybody. Very messy. It looks like somebody broke in and tried to steal all my boom whackers. So anyways, I'll have to do a lot of cleaning up after my concert, put everything away. I'm still keeping the boxes for my sound system until after the concert, just to make sure everything works properly under normal performance circumstances. So far, I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with it. It did take a little tinkering with it to figure out how to use it and how not to get feedback and all that stuff. I have very few wires compared to before, so that's awesome. So anyways, I'll stop here for the day, 7:35-ish. I'll go home and rest, and I have a lot of work left for Monday morning. I have to do the PowerPoint for the lyrics, for the singers, and the PowerPoint for the audience, for them to see the lyrics. So 2 different screens for that. And the presentation, the PowerPoint presentation, it's different for each crowd. Anyways, long story there. So I still have a lot to do, and have a tough first half of the week next week, Monday and Tuesday. And then I can chill for a day or so, but not too much, because I have 3rd and 4th grade in a concert about 7 weeks from now. So they already started learning those songs. So yeah. Okay, well, I think I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to write them at the bottom. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you're more than welcome to. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.